Hello, I extend my greetings to you. I am Doreen South of Angel Whispers. What I bring to you today is an introduction of myself to you, an introduction of the organization that was created through me called Angel Whispers Consulting. This was established in 1993. This was not a path that I believed that I would be walking in life, doing work for our Creator, engaging, working with people of all cultures around the world, helping them, supporting them in their wellness in all four parts of their being. The event of Angel Whispers came at a very difficult time, very challenging time in my life. As does many miraculous events in the world come through the era in our lives where there's the most pain. I call it growing pains because that's exactly what happened. Through the challenge of a marriage ending and a career, through the challenge of and blessing of going through a women's shelter and second stage facility with my children, this was the onset. This was the catalyst that brought forth Angel Whispers Consulting. One morning, and all I know is the year and roughly the month of the dream. I'd like to share this dream with you. It's significant. In this dream, I was standing at a T intersection. The landscape very flat, the sky very blue, some soft clouds. As in dreams, the next second, I'm down the secondary road, standing at another T junction, and then within seconds again, I'm down the next secondary road and standing in front of a tiny, and I do mean tiny, white wood-framed house, 1.5 stories. Standing at the front door, I could sense the house was empty and I needed to go in, so I did. I stepped into a little living room, a window at the front, a window at the side, a staircase across from me, and a doorway to my left. I walked into the kitchen through that doorway. A woman greeted me. She called me by name. "Doreen," she said, "would you like to see the rest of the house?" And she gestured. I said, "Yes, I would." And so I walked back through the doorway into the living room. And she walked through the wall. And I said to her, and I wasn't being impertinent, it wasn't my intent, I said, "Do you know that you're dead?" And she smiled at me and said, "Do you know that you're still alive?" Ah, I thought to myself, I'm in her world. So up the stairs I went. At the top, came around the banister, looking down a short hallway at a window at the end. But in front of the window, there was a very large dagger, suspended in the air, pointing toward me. Within a moment, that dagger was cutting through the air, and I was so afraid that I backed up against the wall. I cowered down, and I thought, this is it. I'm going to die in spirit world, and my children will wake up and I'll be expired. I felt her hand on my shoulder, and I looked up at her, and she said, "In this work, never no fear." That was my first direct teaching from a spirit teacher or a guardian angel. We went downstairs, back through the kitchen, out the back door, and the landscape had changed completely. It was now this huge body of water and trees everywhere. Lush, full of life, beautiful, flourishing trees. Leaning against the side of the house was a tubular stand, and resting on top of that stand was a very awkward-looking machine, very rectangular and large. And at one end, there was a hose that came off, very large, and went into the water. At the other end was the same, and it came out onto the land. And there was only one little on-off switch. The guardian angel or spirit guide flipped the switch. The machine started up. And what came out through the hose onto the land were fish. And she turned it off. And she said, "Doreen, do you understand this?" And I said, "No." She gave an audible sigh. "Doreen," she said. She points to the water. "This is unlimited resource." And she points to the fish. "This is what people need from unlimited resource." She placed her hand on the machine and said, "This is you, Doreen. Now do you understand?" I looked at her and said yes. As soon as I said yes, the dream ended. That is the beginning of Angel Whispers Consulting. Thank you for watching this video and hearing this truth. And please come back again, because there will be more videos. And I look forward to the time our paths meet, and we will be both teacher and student to one another. Thank you.